Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wingcat Sports. This is our Lions versus Seahawks pregame. Can the Lions stop Geno Smith and the Seahawks this coming Sunday? I don't think they will.
Well, go ahead.
They have a 60% chance of winning the game.
Well, we said the same thing about the Chiefs game. We all expected when we headed there that we would see a loss. I picked the Lions to go 0-2 to start the season.
I picked them to win.
But after what I saw in Kansas City Thursday night, I am changing my tune. And I think that they have a very good chance of winning this. I think that this Detroit crowd is going to be off the chain. I'm hearing it's completely sold out. Standing room only tickets are now going for $200 plus. And it's not going to be a cakewalk.
Nope.
They got a lot of weapons. They got Kenneth Walker. They got a solid running game. They have Njigba.
But he's out.
Okay, Njigba's out.
Believe so.
Glad I said that name right.
They got DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett as the top wide receivers today. But those are your top two.
And also they got Metcalf. But those two, what's wrong with Njigba?
I think he hurt his ankle.
Okay, but that could be a game time decision. Both fantastic wide receivers. Their offense is stacked. Geno Smith, very elusive quarterback, gave us fits last year. We should have beat them last year, but
or he's fine. He just hasn't done anything. So he is a young.
He's most likely going to play.
Yeah,
he's one of their star receivers. So I can't tell you how good their defense is, but I know how good our defense is after Thursday night, and I'm ready for them.
Currently, who's inactive for the current games going on Sunday? We're doing this during Sunday, so it's a little bit ahead. Anything can change. Current inactives for today's game, Devin Witherspoon is out, and then Jamal Adams is also out. So those are two top guys on their defense, right? Even though Witherspoon is a rookie, he is expected to be really, really good. So those are some top guys that are going to be out.
So according to Tarico, if we win that game, is that one going to be an asterisk too?
Yeah, I bet you it will.
Yeah. 0-2, both asterisks. No, I feel more comfortable about our defense against Smith and the weapons that they have, simply because our secondary played so well in Kansas City, and our defensive line is nasty.
Yeah.
And I think that they're well equipped to stop Walker. It's just a matter if they show up. And I think that they will. That crowd is going to be off the chain. That's the one thing we're all looking forward to, is seeing what kind of hometown welcome Detroit fans give their team.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. I would suggest anybody from Seattle not traveling to this destination. We are not the nice people of Kansas City that we just experienced. Detroit, if you come here,
and I hope
it will be a house of pain.
We're not Philly fans.
Not like that.
We're not Philly fans.
No,
but
we are much better, to be honest.
You might get a beer dumped on you.
Yeah. You haven't felt pain.
You might get yeah.
But yeah, I mean, and I'm not joking. Don't come here. I'm honestly saying I would not suggest it. But I thought before the season Kansas City would beat us. But since we beat, and I thought this game would be a must-win. I did not think we could start out 0-2. But we beat Kansas City, and I think we're going to thrash the Seattle Seahawks. I don't think it's going to be a game. I think that this crowd is going to be so pumped up that I pity the fool who comes here from Seattle.
And we'll see how a full kind of decision will happen later today when we see how they play against the Rams. They've started out currently while making this game. It's 3-0 in the first quarter.
Oh, wow.
So
we don't have the Rams have Matt Stafford. We have Jared Goff, a superior quarterback.
We'll see.
And I don't give a crap what they do against the crappy LA Rams who are playing, probably 11 rookies. So I'm just telling them. I would not travel here next week. It's going to be all Lion fans.
Yeah, it's a long
And
trip
they're gonna go
anyways.
crazy.
Just watch it in
Save your
the
breath
comfort of your own
because
home.
you might not have breath after you go to the game.
Don't listen to him.
You
He's
might
fine.
not.
He's joking. We aren't that bad.
We are not a friendly town.
Yeah, you
You're
might not
not
have any
that bad.
belongings either after the game.
But I do think it is going to be a good game for the Lions. I don't think it's going to be a blowout, but I don't know how close it'll be. I think they'll win by a couple scores, 10+ points. But
I think the big thing on defense for the Lions is going to be whether they can stop the run.
I think they will be able to.
More so than their air game.
Their run,
for sure.
Their run defense is pretty good, upsettingly, because I have the Kansas City's running back on my fantasy team against Kansas City. So hopefully they can do the same thing against Seattle, pin Geno back in the pocket a little bit more,
Yeah,
and you have that good defensive back to
You
stop
guys
that.
honestly think Geno Smith is like that good? I mean, I'm not saying
I don't think he's
average.
But you guys are talking about him like he's freaking.
Well,
you're
just going to have to guard against the run because he's not as good as scrambling. I don't think
he's not as good as Mahomes.
No, he's not.
And we took care of that.
Mahomes just doesn't get sacked. But
like I said, it's going to be.
He beat us last year with his legs. We would have won that game last year, but Geno Smith.
That was a shootout.
Ran all over us.
Put an asterisk next to that for Seattle.
But no, it's not going to be a blowout, Mike. It's not.
It's going
to be another dog.
You heard it here first. 35-10. That's what the score is going to be.
No.
Yes.
I'm going to say like 35-14.
Well, since we're doing score,
if anything, maybe 35-21.
Mine will be 24.
If we let them have 10 points,
I think it's going to be a 10-point difference. I don't think it's going to be close, but I don't think it's going to be a blowout.
No,
I think it's going to be an entertaining game.
It's going to be an Oppenheimer, man. That's what it's going to be.
But I think that this will show, as we have talked about, maybe not on camera, but the awakening of the fan base might start to happen. Right, you woke them up a little bit with the KC game.
I think
this
they've
might
been
fully
awake
wake them up
since last year. I think that they've been waiting for this, and Kansas City just blew the top off.
I think
they have been. Yeah. They are going to be so insane for the next 10 days waiting this game. That's the only reason. I don't mean to tell you guys that, you people from Seattle, if you want to come here and watch the game.
Yes, we're not advocating
violence. I'm just warning you.
It's going to be crazy.
Warning you. And we're not Kansas City fans. We're not, this is, I would say, there is certainly, no, I'm not, I wouldn't come here. I'm just trying to find a nice way of saying
save yourself a trip, go to a local bar, invite your friends over and grill.
It will be
something.
Go to Philly, a much more friendly environment.
Yes. Yes.
It's going to be probably crazy in that stadium.
Well,
on Sunday.
I think it was going to be crazy
I'm not
anyways.
Taking pride in that either. I'm just telling you for your own.
I think it would have been crazy anyways, even if the Lions would have lost. But
it's going to be more.
It's going to be 10 times worse.
And it'll be entertaining to watch on TV because
I would say for most Lions fans, if you're not going to that game, don't go anywhere near the city of Detroit. Don't go inside because there's going to be hundreds of thousands of people down there.
Have you ever seen War of the Worlds?
They don't like the party, just so you guys know. They don't like to go out.
They're not going to the game, the bars, and everyone else.
I will advocate.
Else is going to be packed. So just letting you know.
If you want to experience a good time, go downtown. Because they don't like to go around people.
Oh, I'm not saying there isn't good people down there and there is a good time.
No, you guys just don't like to deal with people.
I'm just saying.
We've gotten to the point where we're 25 years older than you.
This one week. We just don't
do it.
Let the fan base have it one Sunday to go absolutely.
For once, let us burn our own city.
That's right.
Yes.
After this week, you can come and visit us if you want.
But
whatever's left
out of. It's going to be out of control, I think, for the next 10 days.
I do predict the win. We all predict the win.
I mean,
it will be entertaining, and it will be a great day for you to start 2-0 on the season.
Seattle, man. I don't want to see you hurt.
I don't know the last time we started 2-0, but it'll be a great start to the season.
It's been a long time. Usually we're 0-2. Yeah.
Oh, man.
And we're already saying the season's fucked.
Right. They're just out of their
It's a good feeling to have.
But
it'll be fun, but it's going to be a massacre, especially for Seattle.
But with that being said, right, if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Share the video. Until next time, hope to see everybody soon.
Go Lions.